Bob? Bob? Did anybody see Bob? Bob? Bob, where are you, Bob? Oh God, I can't find Bob. What up, peeps? And welcome back to another episode of Primecraft with your host, as always, Mr. Trend. Whoop. What's going on, everybody? As you can see right there, we got a sugarcane farm. We have a lot of stuff to update you guys on in this episode. In between this last episode and this one, I gave birth, well, technically my wife gave birth to our second son. And yeah, life's been a little bit busy, so I just haven't had time to play around and record or anything like that. Sugarcane's all stocked up and stuff, but we are back. Let's go over here and check out some of the new additions to the base area. Okay, so start off, bam, right here. Look, we got the sugarcane farm. I did a lot of this. I can't remember if I did most of this. I'm pretty sure we did this on the last episode of the sugarcane farm. So that's done. I did add in all the carpets on the top to stop the spawns, even though it's just glass, but I went ahead and added that anyways and just put sugarcane on it. A lot of wasted time over there. Right here we have ourselves a brand new cactus farm. It's not really the most efficient. Like, obviously there's automatic farms we could do, but don't really think cactus is something we need that much of where I need to worry about having an automated farm and having a boatload of it or anything. But we still got, this thing right here that's been here from like day one in the area we haven't worked on yet. Then we made a couple changes. You can see right here, I went ahead and changed this out. I didn't change out the underblocks. I did not feel like dropping all those blocks and going into the farm and all that type of stuff. But we did change up the outside a little bit to kind of match the rest of the base area. I'm trying to make everything kind of blend in now, because I did realize we were going with like a bunch of different like build styles and everything. So trying to consolidate everything. That's probably gonna get changed eventually. We got our beacon right here that we've had. See, we got we'll show you that over there in a second. Over here, we now have a chest storage area that we completed on stream. Remember, mixer.com/Mr. Trent. Come check it out sometime. So we did this right here on stream. Not really much at all, but it did take me a long time to get this all sorted, because I had a bunch of chests over there, a bunch of chests over there, had a bunch of chests at the spawn area, had a bunch of chests at some other farms and stuff. So we did knock all that stuff. I went and grabbed a bunch of carrots out of the where we couldn't find Bob. I went ahead and grabbed ourselves some carrots, and I don't know where did I put my carrots. Veggies right here. Bam, carrots. Okay, so one thing I want to do real fast with you guys is update the map. Just bam, update. Because I have changed a little bit of stuff around the area. We need the map to update itself. Bam. Oh yeah, I think this map is looking dope. That's done. Okay, that's pretty much. Oh wait, hold up here. Got that updated now. Now the map is looking good. We are going to go through and take all this water and put carpets and stuff on top of them instead. Or leave the water, but just put carpets on top instead of the green leaves. I've got some other changes stuff we got to do around the area. Now over here we have a whole bunch of trader heads, because we do have a data pack now that allows you to collect mob heads. And yeah, so I decided, since we're going to be collecting all the freaking llamas, we might as well go ahead and collect all the heads as well. So that's what we're doing there. And then here, this is where I'm really happy with what we've been doing on the server. Is throughout the last couple of live streams I was doing before my child's birth, is we knocked out a whole bunch of mess on the base. Got a whole bunch of decor stuff. Got the outside decorated, which I think looks really dope. Hold on, I need to go grab some rockets. Over here on the side, you can see that I did some stuff as well. Got that right there decorated. Got some windows put in. Got a little bit of stuff there, a little bit of trim there. On the back side here, we got some trim in as well. I really like how this turned out. Like, this is legitimately the first time I've ever, I guess I wouldn't say decorated, but kind of accentuated the outside of a base. I've never really cared. I usually make bases kind of like the cactus farm we have over there, right? Where it's still square, but it kind of has like some shapes built into it, into the walls like that, where nothing really pops out. But this one just like pops. It's just, bam, look at it, it pops. I think it looks really good. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Now on the sides of the house, and then on the sides of the base, the house is a big old house. On the sides of the base, on the back sides of the base, we're not going to worry about decorating it, because I feel like at a point we're going to be putting in levels, right? And then we're going to want to put windows in. Like, we don't want this to just be completely dark and the front and the side on being only source of light to come into the base. So I definitely want to make sure that we leave some space open where there's nothing decorated on the outside or nothing, so that we can get that done with no issues. Now, to talk to you guys about what we're going to be doing on today's episode. The two things I want to kind of knock out today is I want to knock out a pumpkin and melon farm. It's just a farm I've been wanting to do for a while. I don't really... Yeah, we're just going to do a pumpkin and melon farm because I want to. Yeah, we're going to make a bunch of pumpkin pies eventually and everything like that to sell at our store. And then the other thing is I want to go ahead and get ourselves a temporary shop location dedicated over in the shopping district, just so we can start getting some stuff over there and see if anybody else wants to buy it. There's not really a whole lot for me to sell yet. I got a bunch of rockets. I do have like 6 extra beacons. I have a couple other things I could sell, so there is some stuff I could throw over there. So that's what I kind of want to work on today. So let's gather all the stuff we need for that old sweet pumpkin and melon farm. So this farm right here is pretty much what we're going to go with. This is something that I knocked out a long time ago. I forget who I saw build something similar to this before, but we're going to build something, yeah, just like this. I've always wanted... What is going on with that cart? Did you see that? That thing like flew down here. Hold on, I want to make sure that that doesn't like break something. Jesus Christ, that cart is just all over the place. Is it gonna... Okay, I don't know what's going on there. But anyway, so we're gonna do something pretty much exactly like this. And I want to build more like enough tiers to have 3 tiers for each resource, right? So we want to have 3 tiers of melons and 3 tiers of pumpkin, maybe even more than that. I'm not really sure yet. Maybe something even simpler. I don't know, but this is just pretty much like the base idea for what we want to do, and all we really need is a bunch of pistons, some observer blocks, and some note blocks. All right, so I think we have everything that we need. I got a bunch of note blocks, got a bunch of pistons, got a bunch of observers. So yeah, I think the only thing we're actually missing, now that I think about it, is probably going to be the seeds. Yeah, we don't have many mumpkins. We don't have many mumpkins and melons. But we don't have many pumpkins and melon seeds. So I'm going to go ahead and go over here and start planting these just to get them growing and work on the farm. We're going to keep all the farms, like the crop farm type stuff, just around like this area. So I'm thinking probably we're going to put it over there is what I was thinking, and just build like a bridge that goes across to it and stuff. So that's where I want to build it. Still not really sure exactly what kind of build we're going to go with to kind of cover up the farm itself. But we are going to go with the farm that I showed you guys just a minute ago. But now I need to get myself a hoe. Giggity. So I think we have one in here. Yes, we do. Let's grab that one out. Put that box back. All right, let's get the cracking. So I did this, and then I remembered that we actually need to put in the observers and the pistons first before we put the dirt in. So we got to tear this out, put the pistons and stuff in, and make sure this thing works correctly. All right, so we got more done, and now we have 2 layers. I think what we're gonna do is we are going to do them like this and just stack them up and put one more build on top of this, and then I'm thinking one more on top of that. I feel like we're gonna get plenty of pumpkins. We're gonna do one that's gonna be all pumpkins, so this whole thing all 6 of these will be all pumpkins, and over here we're gonna have all the 6, or another 6 that are gonna be all watermelons. I actually can't wait to get done with this so I can show you guys what my build idea is to kind of like cover this thing up. It's gonna be pretty neat. Whoa, look at this, peeps. So I was coming over here to the jungle, which is like right next to my base, to see if we could find, or not find, to come over here and harvest some grass, and I found this thing. Let's see what we got inside of here. Heard something. I didn't even see it. I just happened to like hear something. I thought I heard a parrot or something, which I do want to catch me a parrot eventually. But we are going to go ahead and look inside this little temple. Jungle temple, I believe is what these things are called. I cannot remember. It's been a long time since I've actually seen one of these things. Oh God, I'm stuck. Come on. We can do it. We can get in here. There's an entrance somewhere, I believe. You know what? Tomb Raider. Yeah, buddy. We're just going to go in the back side. We're just going to break it. Screw it. Up. Yep, there's one. There's another one. All right, they're here to party. There's another one. Up, there's another one. Back up, sir. Back up. Ain't got time for your own business. Knowing my luck, there ain't gonna be not near nothing in here. Oh, what the heck? Oh, that's pretty complicated. I've never seen a one that's like that detailed or like that much red. Oh, I'm lucky that thing's freaking got no no arrows in it apparently. See, now we know that there's like a hidden room back there, but what's in there? Oh, we got some gold. I'll take some iron. Don't really need the rest of this stuff, so we'll just leave that in here. Take the redstone. Can always use redstone. But I actually think we're gonna take all this. You know what? We're taking the whole thing down. Okay, it is now nighttime. Fly. There we go. It is now nighttime. I took a good portion of the thing out, so we're just gonna leave it at that. I'm done with it. Now, I totally forgot that there's a village right here, so maybe we got a bed in here. Yep, there we go. Bam, we got a bed. All right, so it has actually been a little bit since I recorded. As always, I always do my stream thing in between me doing my recordings and stuff, just because I'm kind of slow when it comes to getting projects done, and I do a lot of stuff on stream. Anyways, what I want to do instead of just I'm going to show you, I kind of want to just update the maps real quick, see if they can't kind of just show off a little bit of what we've done. As you can see right here, we have a new farm. I'll go show you guys here in a minute. We have this farm, which is our cactus farm. We got one that's right over here now. Bam. You got one right there. Got some other stuff going on right there. So yeah, let me grab some rockets and just show you guys what we've been up to. So one of the first things you'll see is this right here. You see I got the pumpkin farm done. I did most of this. This is not what I was planning on building. I was really trying to do pixel art. I wanted to do like a big giant square around this thing that was going to turn out to look like this, look like a pumpkin. But holy crap, is pixel art hard. That is not my forte in this game. I hope that one day I can get better at it. But yeah, I'm really hot doo-doo at it. And I just realized I forgot to put some concrete. Let's go ahead and get that done. Yeah, but as you can see, the pumpkin farm is completely finished. So little fact is, I had this thing going for a couple of days and could not for the life of me figure out why it was not working. And then I came to the realization that I totally spaced it and didn't think about the fact that pumpkins need a light source to grow. So yeah, that kind of hindered us big time, because I was just sitting around waiting. Nothing was happening, and it looks like all of my stuff is full. We definitely got to come over here still and hook up some systems, be able to collect everything. But we also still got to do the same exact thing here. Just we're going to do it on this side of the road, which you can see right here. We have the path done now. We got a nice little bridge going across here. Did this on stream as well. But we're going to do the melon farm like right here. It's pretty much going to be, not pretty much, it's going to be exactly like this, but we'll use different colored block concrete in order to fill it in. So I'm kind of liking how that turned out. Again, it's not exactly what I had planned as far as the decorating goes, but it's not terrible. I feel like you can still kind of tell that's supposed to be where pumpkins are at, so that's not too bad. If you look over here, you already know about the cactus farm, we already know about sugarcane farm, but we have this thing done, right? And it might look a little weird because there's beds in front of them, but I thought that if I put villagers in here and made them farmers, that they would just run around and harvest the whole area for me, but that's not the case. That's not what they were doing. They were literally just running around filling in like the first little area here, and then they would fill in like 1 or 2 patches around, and then that was it. And then I had to keep stop them. They would stop at the wall like Wilson from Home Improvement. So real quick, we have Groot and Mike on the server right now, so I decided to throw together a little box to give them a little something and show them kind of some of the stuff we're gonna have still on the side of our shop once we get it set up over there in a little bit later. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and go drop them off over on in the server hub area, because this is their first day playing here on Primecraft. So I'm gonna go drop them off some stuff, and then we'll be back to work on our shop. But I forgot that I want to name some name tags real quick. Shop at Trends, I don't know, Surplus. We're just gonna make some of these, and we'll put one on each one of their things. We'll put these back in there. Hopefully, I'm not gonna do that because I will forget that these are. Look at all this paper we got. Holy crap! And I have. So we'll put these over here for just our little flyers. One in there. And yes, I will let them keep the shulker boxes. Alright, so we're going to take these over and drop these off to these guys and get back to our work. And they should be right over here somewhere, I believe. Well, I think I'm too far up. And we found them. I have no idea where their portal's at in this nether, so I just decided to fly over here. This is where Mike and Groot both live, I believe. So I'm thinking they're down below. What up? It's the Minecraft welcome. What's the butt shake? All right, are you? Peace. All right, so one thing I also discovered that we need to do one of these days soon is make ourselves a flower farm, because we need lots of dye, because this is kind of the area where I've been coming to get dye in the first place. And I'm tired of constantly having to run over here and manually run around and break plants and stuff. So I think we're just going to come over here and build a farm. And who knows, maybe we'll make it for the next episode then. Oh my God, was my butt puckered? So I was running and I jumped and I flew or jumped right off the edge. And yeah, that was a little intense. Ladies and gentlemen, we have got to fix this, because I killed the villagers off because they were just not doing what they were supposed to be doing. So I just kind of killed them off and said, screw it. But I also don't want to spend 20 minutes every time I go to plant crops just to plant some wheat. But yeah, we got to figure something out to fix this. All right, folks, so we made it over here to the what we will establish slowly being the shopping district. So I had talked about moving this over to the mushroom biome, and that still might happen. But right now, I've already cleared out this area, and we have an idea finally for a shop. And I'm going to show you guys right now exactly what we're going to do. Well, I guess not really just show you what we're going to do. Just going to show you the blocks we got. We got some light gray. We got some gray. We got a whole bunch of other stuff that we're going to be using on the inside. And then we got this right here is the signs for our store that we're going to call Diamond General. And I also have some signs for the aisles. It's going to be really sweet, guys. Hopefully you guys will like it too. So yeah, let's just get cracking on and get to building this thing. All right, bam, that's it, guys. The Diamond General. That's the name of our store. The only thing left for us to do is I actually brought in some banners to be able to do this right here. Bam. One, yeah. And then on the bottom of these, we're going to put down some signs, and each aisle I have like a specific type of item we have in it. Don't really think we're going to use the back just any. They're just kind of there for show. But we will definitely use these 6 aisles right here to put all of our stuff in and sell. All right, the last thing I really got to do is make sure I take out all this lighting and stuff. All right, so now that the shop is completely finished, look at it, the Diamond General, where everything's a diamond or less. We got everything done inside. We got ourselves like little cashier aisles and everything. We might put a villager in here. I'm not really sure. I was pretty happy. I was like, you know what? Maybe I can bring a villager over here. That looked pretty cool. And then somehow, but the only problem with that is I'd have to find a way like trap him in so that he can't get out of this area. Don't really know how to do that yet. But anyways, so we got a little bathroom over here. Look, you can go in here. You can use the bathroom, wash your hands. There's a toilet. Bam. There's a towel. Wash it. Get all that done. And I think the whole thing turned out pretty good. I had to put down a lot of end rods to kind of light the place up on the inside. And as far as what we're going to stock it with, I have absolutely zero idea. That's something that we're going to save for the next episode. So remember, if you enjoyed the content, leave a like, maybe leave a comment down below, or hit the subscribe button. All the support's greatly appreciated. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.